Oh, we got Susan Johnson, Sherry Davis, Nicole.
YAJFX. YAJFX. YAJ.
J of that effect. So where is the effect? So the effect of it.
Welcome to YAJ. Welcome to YAJ.
What's up, spiritual brothers and sisters? For YAJ Saturday. Love my kids, love my grandbabies. What's your question? Find it in a minute.
This makes me mad.
Oh, dear Lord, it's not
I got this. All right. See if y'all interested in this question. If you were suddenly made the leader of the country, what would be the first change you make? The first change you make.
My country will have no stupid ass people. No stupid people. Country.
Or we just abandon you to another island if you
Oh no, I'm killing you on the spot. You got to start chopping at the head of the snake, which means is if you feel you're gonna be lazy and not put in your weight, I have no use for you. If you feel that you're gonna be running your mouth all the time, that you know everything, I have no use for you. If you think you're better than everybody, I have no use for you. I have no use for people that is not useful. It's not about. Think about this. You have 100 people that have to survive on an island. We ain't got time to figure out who will be boss. We got to figure out shelter, how to make food, and how to make a fire. Those are 3 important things to survival. But no, we're too busy trying to figure out who made you boss, why you the leader. Okay, let's get alliances. This ain't no television show. You remember those people who wrecked in the 70s in the mountains, and they made a movie about it in Chile? Yeah. They had to eat each other. You ain't got time to figure out who the boss is. It's all about survival, man. That's the way my country's going to run. We're going to work as a unit, like we're married to each other, a unit, and it is possible. You just got to get rid of those people that are going to bring you down. I'll put it to you this way, and then I'm gonna move on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it to you this way. The only thing that can destroy a country, a city, a town, anything that can destroy any type of atmosphere is negativity. You get rid of negativity, which is you basically tell people you're not allowed to drink alcohol. Marijuana is allowed because ain't no negativity in marijuana. But
you better have a lot of food.
Oh yeah, you have plenty of food. You have to work. Everybody works for their food. We all pitch in to grow food. You all pitch in to support each other. You'll be surprised how nice of a town you will have. Because guess what? When your town flourishes, who's going to come out? Who's going to come? The lazy, the weak, the people who like to destroy things, they always find great towns to do. Just like having a great roommate. The only way to destroy a good partnership in a roommate is have a nasty female or a nasty male come in there and just ruin things. A scene as a result of a psychological trauma. A flashback. I'm going to put it to you in my terms. When I when I was pent down on the ground by some neighborhood kids. Zone out. When you think of another whole realm just from the pain, when someone kidnaps you, when you're being raped, when George Floyd, when he knew he was dying and he called out for his mother who'd been dead for 20 years. Those are flashbacks. The reason why I'm bringing this up to you is this. What you see when you die, and believe me when I tell you, people typically think they're not going to die. But yet you got a lot of people running around here scared of COVID-19. So are you going to die or you're not?
Well, there's people dying even though it's not COVID-19.
No, you misunderstand the question.
I understand.
You sure?
Are you fearing the COVID-19, or you just fear that you're going to die because you just don't know what's going to happen?
Well, then why would you fear death? If
I used to fear death. I used to be terrified of it.
Right.
And then I had a car accident, and then it was like, okay, I'm not as scared of dying. It's just you see people that have been burned to death, people that have had accidents, people that have gone through things. It's a scary thought.
Mm-hmm.
And until you've been through something a little tragic, I guess in some ways you might not be scared of death.
Because when I was 5 years old, I drowned in the pool.
Oh, I almost drowned twice. My mom had to save me twice.
Yeah.
Same place, but different years.
And believe me, when I was dunking in and out the water, all the people saw us said they saw me. I knew I was swimming, and that's all I remember. They had to pull me out.
Yeah, well, we were at, what's the name of that place? It's the water park.
What,
Water Country. Water Country. We were Water Country and went to where the wave pool is, and we got far enough back. Well, the waves were getting ready to start. I was like, Laura, you need to move up because, you can't touch. And she's taller than I am. And I'm like, okay. So I start to go. Well, about that time, the waves start. And I'm trying to go, and a wave takes me down and under. So mom had to grab me and pull me out and take me out. Well, a couple years later down the road, went back again. Same thing happened. So ever since then, I said, I'm not getting into that pool anymore, the wave pool. If I go in, it's going to go to my knees, and that's about as far as I'm going.
What have you done in your life? These are part of flashbacks. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, believe me, you people keep thinking you're not going to meet your maker. Oh, you are. You definitely are.
Well, some of them are probably knocking at death's door because they want to die.
Yeah, I guess. But
and then there's ones that really just don't care which way they go.
yeah. Oh, yeah, you say that now, but when it happens, you're going to know. Yeah, you're going to feel the abyss. But what have you done in your life? Because remember something. One thing about flashbacks is that it's kind of funny how when you know there's something mightier than you, it's kind of like almost being the neighborhood snitch when you know your time is up. And then all of a sudden, when you see everybody look at you and go, and they don't even say a word to you, you start crying because you know what you did when they figured it out. See, here's the thing that typically nobody seems to understand about trauma. No one seems to understand about when you die. There's a little piece about when you die. I should know. There's a piece that when you die, that before you pass over, you're going to see something. What you see is totally up to you. But all you people who are raping, murdering, and notice this, killing, who are doing god-awful things with children, all you people think y'all can just repent. All you people who think that the devil's going to save you, or whatever the hell y'all believe in, there's going to be that moment in time where you're going to see the flashes of your life. And then it happens. He will talk to you or not. And if he doesn't talk to you, believe me, next comes the darkness.
So it's like watching the movie Ghost, where you see
it's a little bit like that.
all
Believe
these
that.
shadows and dark shadows come up and get you, and they start ripping you apart and taking you down. I'm tell you what,
It's a little bit like that. It's a little bit like that. Actually, it's a lot like that.
Or a better one, drag me to hell.
Drag you to hell. It's a lot like that. More that way. Because
Well,
people play
like they
with
say,
things they shouldn't play with.
You sell yourself to the devil.
Oh, he will collect. There's no doubt about it. He's coming to collect. You see, you selling something that don't belong to you. But he's coming to collect that. One way or another. It's either through you or through someone in your what was that movie with Sandra Bullock?
I can make you one.
The bird where they had to cover their eyes, and if they saw it, they would die. Well, I forgot what it's called.
It's not. Are you talking about Medusa?
No,
she's turned to stone.
Sometimes I got to that point.
I can make you one, Susie. I made this myself.
I think I've just about covered all that.
Well, talking about flashbacks. Even when you have an accident, I had a car accident. I had a real bad car accident. My head went through the windshield, broke glass. 2 bowling balls came from the trunk and cracked the 15-pound bowling ball. And I had glass all up in my head and everything. But the thing is, and I've gotten much better. Now, this was in like 1994 is when this happened. And anytime a car would come from the side, I would just kind of panic. And when I ride with people, I get panicky and I'll act like I'm mashing a brake because I get fear and I can get upset sometimes. And it's just because of the accident that I had, even though I was the one driving. But what happened, and you get flashbacks, and it's not you want it, it just happens. Certain things that have happened to you in your lifetime, something can just come up and just automatically click into your head, and it's like it just puts fear in you at the moment.
Could be a smell. Could you looked at something, a place you went to,
or somebody's passed away and you smell, and it's like it reminds you of somebody that you've been around, or your grandmother, or your parents, or a friend, or anything.
I'll give you a prime example. Me and Veronica Rose here went to Walmart one time.
Oh.
Oh my God. Let me tell you something. We were just shopping. We got some stuff. And we got back in the car. No one was really around us.
No, there was not really anything around us because we parked far away.
It was a full moon. Never forget that.
Yeah.
And when we got in the car smelled like cigarette smoke. I said
very strongly because you got in the car before I did, and I pushed the car over into the thing,
right,
and then came back,
right, and nobody was around us. We're looking at each other, going, "I don't smoke."
Well, I asked him. I said, "Did you light a cigarette or something?"
Yeah.
He goes, "No, did you?" I'm like, "No."
We lied to you not. It was the strongest aroma we have ever smelled, and to be honest with you, both of our fathers smoked
cigarettes. So I was like, okay, well, this is a little odd.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to smoke. I smoked a long time ago, but I haven't smoked in years.
Neither one of us smoked. That was the wild part about it. I'll give you another one. When I lived with my sister, this is when my dad had just passed in 2014. I came home from work, and I came in the house, and my sister had got done cooking, and I smelled the strong aroma of my dad's gravy. I would never forget that. And I said, "Shalonda, did you make gravy?" She said, "No, why?" I said, "Oh my God, I just smelled dad's gravy." She didn't even make gravy that night. My dad's gravy. I knew instantly what my dad's gravy smelled like.
There are certain things that
just
brings back memories or flashbacks or whatever.
That's what we're saying. Flashbacks. Look, when you die, before we go, when you die, listen to me. I don't care if you pay attention or not, but I'm telling you the truth. When you die, it's just you. When you die, there's no family members. It's not your wife, nor your kids. There's no guns. There's no knives, no boys, nothing. When you die, that's it. all you have is flashbacks. What's your flashback going to be? That, oh, I done terrible all my life, and then I'm going to praise Jesus, and all of a sudden I'll be repent. No, man, no.
I think the scariest thing for me was, and it's before I had my accident. It's like I had a feeling that I was going to have an accident or something was going to happen. Okay, how's anybody going to know if something happened to me? How are they going to contact them and all that?
Yeah.
And you sit there going, okay, they say you need to write phone number or on paper, and if you're allergic to anything, put that down and stuff. Supposedly what I was told was, I kept saying, my mama, call her at this number, call my work at this number. They said I was literally saying people's names and calling out the phone numbers. Call these people, call these people. I don't remember nothing. I don't remember anything.
To that note, guys, I haven't figured out what I'm going to do next weekend. I don't know if I'm doing the show or not. I'm just going to wing it. I don't know.
We live every day. We only die once.
We live every day. We only die once.
Well, it's like what I used to what I
When
say.
you're done, we'll write that in there.
If you have an accident, a severe accident where it almost could kill you, and you get the chance to walk away from it, and that, that means you got another chance in life. You better make the best of it and do something to change your life.
Hell, you had 9/11 and people still didn't change.
Well, I'm sure they changed them, but then you get set into a routine and you just get set back in things. And
well, look, to that note, we're out. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm going to figure this all out. I might just do something pre-recorded. I don't know. I don't know yet. I might just do something at the funeral. I don't know.
Well, to that note, y'all have a good evening, and we'll see you on YouTube Tuesday.
Holla, holla, holla.
YAJFX. YAJFX. YAJ.
What's your flashback going to be? My flashback's going to be that where's my yacht, man? Oh, that's the only flashback we got.
Where's my hair? I'll give you all the hair you want. You can have my little strange.
Everybody's got a really good flashback. Mine is Hershey Kisses with some gums and some potato tots and all that good stuff.
Oh my God, Terrence Johnson cheese melts on top of bacon and that.
Seriously, that was a joke.
Welcome to YA.